every bottle of Southern Comfort.
It's actually an old plantation home. It's a raised Creole cottage with Greek revival features. It's built in 1834, and it's more of a fishing lodge or a country inn.
Meet Foster Crapell. He restored this two-story landmark. Crapell is no stranger to creating Southern comfort. His parents are the owners of the Collins Hotel, a definitive destination in uptown New Orleans. Here on the banks of the river, on 50 acres of palms and magnolias, is a unique setting, rich in history, culture, and nature. Untamed and refined in sync. The warning sign stands out as much as the individually decorated rooms and the 19th century antiques. This is not what I think of when I think fishing lodge.
If you want to get spoiled, you want to eat some really good food, you want to hang out at a place that's very unique. It's not cookie cutter. You're not going to find it anywhere else really in the country. I think I've got about the only lodge that has an old plantation home, a church, formerly St. Patrick's Church, a Catholic church that we moved here.
Now a restaurant and bar, this 130-year-old Catholic house of worship has its own story to confess.
At one time there were 4 two-story brick slave quarters that were situated there. And they were built, I think, before this plantation was built. And they were built to house slaves that Jean Lafitte would commandeer. He'd steal people's schooners offshore. And he'd bring the slaves up Grand Bayou and store them at these two-story brick slave quarters. So if you believe in spirits, the spirits of those poor people could have still been haunting those grounds. And as a church, it was a place of healing, redemption, and spirituality. So we took a building that was created for healing and redemption and spirituality, moved it 14 miles and put it over the grounds and seen all this pain and suffering. Now everyone's welcome to enjoy spirits, and we built a bar where the altar was.
The breaking of the bread is now done on white linen, featuring a rotating menu of creative Creole cooking that is as fresh as the fish.
We have an advantage when it comes to food. We are so close to the marsh right here. So, I mean, people bring me shrimp, bring me oysters, bring me crabs, anytime I call them, and they're like, they came out of the water that morning. So, all we have to do is make sure we prepare it properly. And I make sure they do that, because I'm very big on food.
I'm big on oysters and conversation, and Foster delivers both.
I'm better off out here in the country. I like to fish and hunt anyway. And I love gardening and landscaping. If you look around the property, you know, we do a lot of that.
We looked around the property until we saw the sign that said gators and snakes and saw the gator out there.
Yeah,
one of
them. Sorry. That's Buddy.
That's Buddy? The big one, Buddy?
She's a sweetheart. Yeah. She's my girl.
How big is Buddy?
About 9 feet long.
Buddy the gator has been at Woodlands for years. Why would anybody leave?
We take care of people. I tell people I like people with addictive personalities because I'll get them hooked.
Like oysters?
Everything. Everything. The fishing, the oysters, the service, the ambiance, the birds, the alligators, Buddy, you know, it's all good. It's all good.
It is all good.
And we want people, when they come here, to say, wow, that's as comfortable as I was at home.
But at home, I don't fish. At Woodlands, I do.
Fin fishing, fly fishing, deep sea fishing, whatever you like. You like really good food, you like seafood, you like to fish, you can love Woodlands. I tell people, Woodlands is all about fishing, food, and fun.
With all due respect to meatloaf, 2 out of 3 is bad. We're going fishing.